If you don't want to vote, you can't complain. You've probably heard this phrase before or even used it yourself to highlight the importance of voting. And it is. Even businesses get into the act during election season, offering freebies or discounts for those with inked fingers. Yet despite its importance and the incentives from businesses, many still forego their right to vote, a trend that's apparent in recent polls. So if the carrot doesn't work, should we look at using the stick? That's what some people think. Warisan Deputy President Darell Leiking says, while it is not a bad idea, there are prerequisites, including fixed election dates.
I'm forced to turn up to vote, and you're not giving me certainty as to when the elections are, then it would be unfair to me as well when I'm unable to attend simply because the circumstance does not allow me to attend.
Other obstacles that prevent the public from casting their votes must also be addressed first before mandatory voting can be implemented.
I would love for people to be able to vote, but of course, I'm beholden by the fact that in my case in Sabah, a lot of places are just unreachable even for a day, even for, even 2 days.
Thomas Fund of electoral watchdog Bersih, on the other hand, is completely against the idea of mandatory voting. His reason? Injustice.
One, as a matter of principle, voting is a right. That includes the right not to vote. And I think to compel someone to vote against their will, I believe, is not something that we want to go into.
Fund says it is also unfair to penalize those who face difficulties in voting, such as rural and overseas voters. Plus, it would be impractical to penalize non-voters, considering the significant number of people who don't vote. The way forward would be a focus on public education to encourage citizens to vote voluntarily, something Australia has done well. Australia sees high voter turnouts primarily due to citizens' understanding of their civic responsibilities.
Voter turnout for them is pretty high, like 90%. But most of them do it because they believe that it is a civic duty, not because of the 20 Aussie dollar that they'll be fined. To them, that is not a big deal. But they're doing it because it's a civic duty.
Danish Rajareza, FMT News.